Hey y'all, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is I, your favorite alchemist, Alkemygoddess. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, thank you so much for coming back. You are greatly appreciated. First and foremost, if you have not yet done so, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and go ahead and ring the bell so you are notified whenever I do post new content. I do not necessarily post every single day, so ringing the bell would be the best option so you get those notifications. Happy Friday, happy day of Venus energy in the atmosphere. It's all about desires and it's all about feel-good energy, and it's a love energy, of course, but it's more so about desires and feeling good. So Venus energy rules both Taurus and Libra. So let's go ahead and jump into the Zodiacs and let's see. What's the first Zodiac we got for today? The first is Cancer. Got a little water energy on the table. And then we have Pisces, more water energy. And Aries. And at the bottom of the deck, Sagittarius. So 2 fire signs, 2 water signs. I know fire and water is sometimes, a very interesting combination of energy. Because you have the fire that's about action. You have the water that's about emotions, matters of the heart, passion. So it could be quite an interesting read today. Let's go ahead and see what's the angel numbers. Angel numbers, wow, interesting. So we have number 666, which is I am centered. A wake-up call for you to re-examine your current situation and change the direction of your thoughts so you can raise your vibration to a more positive frequency. Okay, definitely telling someone it's time to get centered. Number 5, I'm adaptable, so maybe there's some change. Flexibility is your forte. When life throws you a curveball, you can easily adapt to new circumstances and find excitement in the unexpected change. Be brave and bold in your endeavors. Number 5. And then we have 55, which is also an angel number, a master number. And it's I am evolving. So we have adaptable, evolving, and centered. So there is some change taking place in someone's life. Obviously. So we have substantial changes is in your future. Embrace the change, a need to overcome your insecurities and let go of your fears. And number 6, I am nurturing. Your heart is your gift. You are a natural-born nurturer and have a great talent for helping and healing others. You are the epitome of self-sacrifice and a protector of those you love. I am nurturing. Interesting, because it's 6665, 55, and 6. So 5 and 6 are the numbers. 5 and 6 is 11. 11 is an energy of awakening, trusting your intuition, listening to your gut. Let's see what messages we have from Spirit to go with these angel numbers and zodiacs. So we have the energy of emotions, matters of the heart, action, passion, getting something done, change, staying centered, being adaptable, evolving, and also with love, nurturing. Interesting. All right. First message from Spirit. Oh, almost flew off the table. First message from Spirit is get to know yourself. If you find you are depleted or dissatisfied in any area of life, are you nourishing yourself? Partnership requires compromise and an open mind and a loving heart. And refrain from judgments. We are all unique and experiencing life in our own way. Allow others their journey. And at the bottom, this is a very auspicious time. The outcome will bring happiness and prosperity. So I'm going to go ahead and start the reading off today with the tarot cards. Yeah, maybe. Let's get them shuffled and see, because the energy is definitely, it's clear to me that it's about some changes, but it's about remaining nurturing and caring of those around you as this change is taking place. So it's definitely involving matters of the heart, sounds like to me. You know what? We're going to start the reading off with, I'm going to use oracle cards instead. I'm going to use the yin and yang oracle to start the read, and we're going to clarify with tarot. So let's see, Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective today? beautiful Friday, August 15th, 2025. What are the messages, insight, clarity, and guidance today, Spirit? Let's get one more shuffle. All right, bottom of the deck energy is stability, harmony, and flow. That tells me that someone's definitely being guided to work on their own energy, right? Create harmony within yourself pertaining to a situation, because maybe there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. I don't know. Ace of Water, more energy, water energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. It's definitely dealing with someone who is feeling different, feeling brand new, possibly. It's possibly involving a new connection, a new relationship, or feeling different or feeling new about a previous or an old connection with someone, maybe not romantic, platonic, friends, family. Comfort zone, South Node energy. Oh wow, somebody's breaking out of their comfort zone. It feels like everyone's used to you being who you are, and now you're changing. Seeds in spring, yep, you're changing. You planted different seeds, maybe in spring. Comfort zone, South Node, clinging, thoughts isolating, Leo, Sag, Aries, Ace of Fire, lack and doubts, autumn and harvest energy. So we have fall, and we have trust and divine time. Well, the Ace of Fire is the energy of accepting new challenges, finding new passions. Yeah, you've been spending some time. Whoever's energy I'm reading today has been spending some time by themselves. It's such a feeling of like, I played it small too long kind of thing. That's what it is. I played it small too long. Somebody's like, I need to show these mother who I am. Let's see. First one is celebration, gifts, and abundance. Karma, balance, and justice. Mars energy, hot, attraction, integration, union. Mercury, messages, travel, and communication. We got some vibes, don't we? A few different ones. We have chemistry and passion, healing, inner child, North Node, cosmic purpose, self-love, self-love, creation, and intentions, third eye, clarity, shadow side, moon, and the dark night. So this tells me that what someone may not see coming is a very dark transformational period that is leading them towards their purpose. There will be healing, there will be clarity, and there will be passion involved. Wow. The healing will involve self-love with intentions and addressing something within your shadow self that you've been doing, some kind of illusion or something that you've been a part of that's been an illusion. But the more that you pour into yourself, the more that you heal, the more you find a new passion, the more you develop new passions for yourself. You see something very clear. Let's clarify these energies with some tarot. See where it's going, because I'm not sure where this energy is leading to right now. But it looks like there's going to be something here, some kind of gift that you're either receiving, but then there's karma, balance, and justice. There's the energy of Mars, which is the planet. Mars is the planet of war. It's ruled by the god of war. But it's a strong energy of attraction. It's also a possibility of an energy involving physical, Let's see. They have an integration energy about a union, a relationship possibly. Mercury, messages, travel, communication. I don't know. Queen of Cups at the bottom. We have more water energy, the healer, the empath, the sensitive one, the sweet one. Spirit, please clarify these energies on the table for the collective. We have Nine of Pentacles reversed. Somebody's fighting for self-sufficiency or independence. The Devil reversed. Capricorn energy. Six of Pentacles. Queen of Wands. Six of Swords reversed. Seven of Swords. And the Seven of Cups showing up in reverse. I feel like what you just moved on from. You just moved on from something. People pleasing. You just decided to move on from people pleasing. I feel like you stirred some things up though. Like you deciding not to stir, not to people please or not to do just what anyone wants you to do, or you know, do what everyone wants you to do, that you may have stirred up some chaos here. It's like creating your peace disturbs someone else's peace. There is deception, there are lies, there are secrets involved. But the Seven of Cups reversed behind that kind of makes it feel like this is like there's been something being done in secret. And now with the Seven of Cups reversed, I feel like, because the Seven of Cups can be a card of illusion, I feel like there's some kind of illusion being removed now because of you stepping into your power and saying, I'm not going to be taken advantage of. I'm not going to, you know, do things just because people want me to. We have celebration. Hold on. That's the Seven of Pentacles energy. Somebody is working really hard to get the results of something. Let's see. What celebration, gifts, and abundance, spirit? So we have the Six of Swords reversed, the Queen of Cups, and the Death card. Oh, wow. This chaos is your gift. It is. Ace of Pentacles, new beginnings, new possibilities, new opportunities, new prosperity, security, money, financial new beginning. Whatever this gift is that you're receiving, this chaos that started to develop, first of all, I'm getting that you're empathic, so you know what's going on, you feel it. Okay, I feel with the energy of the Queen of Cups, it's also giving trust your intuition. You're doing the right thing, and there's change, transformation, death, and rebirth. There is a major ending here, but it's going to rebirth something, and I'm not sure what that is just yet. But it does feel like whatever is ending, it's bringing some chaos with it. You know, what's an ending with without a little chaos, right? But with the celebration, gifts, and abundance, it feels like Spirit is saying, you may not see it right now, but this is a gift. This is, in fact, a gift. Trust your gift. We have karma, balance, and justice. We have the Three of Pentacles reversed, the Two of Wands, and the Three of Swords. There are some losses here, some pain, some heartbreak, but there is an energy with the Two of Wands of making decisions. So right now, you're stuck making a hard decision. You've always been a giver. You've always been the person who has shown support, gratitude, maybe just a lot of generosity, you know. And I feel like you're stopping. Someone is pulling back. They're like, I'm not participating anymore. I'm gonna let karma play itself out. Like, you know, let what needs to happen. I'm pulling out. I don't want to be bothered anymore. And it hurts. It's not like you're stopping what you're doing and it's like, okay, I'm being vindictive, I'm being spiteful. No, it actually hurts. So whatever you are doing, the fact that you're making whatever decision you're making, you are literally changing the course of something in your life right now. What is this? Attraction, Mars, and hot energy, Spirit. The first one we have is the Five of Pentacles. Wow. And the Three of Wands. And the Six of Pentacles. I'm done. Eight of Cups. Walking away. Evolving. This energy right now, though, with the attraction, Mars, and hot. Five of Pentacles, Three of Wands, and the Six of Pentacles. The energy is giving me this feeling that someone is going through a struggle right now. So the energy is it's very kind of like at war, right? That's the Mars energy. And I feel like this is something that you've been actually waiting for. Maybe it didn't come delivered the way that you expected it to come delivered, but it's here. And what it is addressing is the giving aspect, how much you give to others, how much you share with others, that opposed to giving to yourself. There is something about walking away, leaving old things in the past, emotions, situations that were rooted in, people, or situations with people that were rooted in, people who continuously choose to misunderstand you, who don't really, I'm not going to say cater to your emotions, but don't really consider your emotions, consider what you feel. They don't support you emotionally, right? So you walking away and moving forward, right? What's integration and union? We have the Page of Swords. Oh. And we have the Four of Swords reversed, and we have the King of Cups reversed. Oh. And then the Justice card reversed. Something unfair took place. Something unfair happened. And with that, I feel like there's delayed news or delayed information. There's also an energy here of someone who needs to plan their next approach, or someone who is trying to figure out how to plan their approach. This could go so many ways for so many people, y'all. This could be about somebody who is finally deciding to take action, you know, and go against the grain regarding a love, maybe someone they have a connection with. This could be a partnership, like a friendship. This could be siblings. This could be some kind of family dynamic. You know, it's somebody who is realizing that, you know, in a sense, the choices and decisions that they have made may have given them a different kind of, has given people a different perspective, or a perspective of them that they're like, it's like this character that you're tired of playing, this role you're tired of playing. And maybe you've done it for so long that there are so many people who are used to that version of you that you're upsetting people, you're pissing people off. Or maybe it's one specific person, like a connection you have with someone. But Mercury, messages, travel, and communication. The first card is the Page of Wands, showing up reverse. And the Queen of Wands, and the Ace of Cups is showing up reverse. So that tells me there will be some kind of communication or movement here. Messages, communication involving how someone has changed the way that they feel. There's more challenges here with the situation at hand. Someone is not as excited or as enthusiastic anymore. You know, the Queen of Wands is someone who, she knows what she's worth, right? She's like, she reminds me of the Queen of Swords, right? The Queen of Swords is that energy of someone who is sharp and assertive. They stand on their boundaries. They don't let people take advantage of them, manipulate them. And the Queen of Wands is somebody who doesn't need applause. You don't need praise. You don't need someone to tell you you look good or to tell you you are amazing, you know? You're the kind of energy that attracts based off of how you feel already about yourself. That's the Queen of Wands upright, right? She's confident, she's enchanting, she's beautiful, she's magnetic. She draws things in, she doesn't ask for them, she stands in her power. You know, but I feel like with the Queen of Wands and the Ace of Cups reverse and the Page of Wands reverse, it's like, I'm standing in my power, and there needs to be a conversation. We need to have a talk here. Feelings have changed. You know, something happened, something led up to this. I'm not sure what it was, but something did. Eight of Pentacles reverse, the Emperor. The Seven of Wands reverse, the Star. The Knight of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. It is a very pivotal moment in someone's life. It's a turning point. There is some kind of energy of happiness, achievement, destiny, healing, deep healing, hopeful energy. But there's also an energy with the Knight of Wands of some kind of like doing something, like being brave, you know? This is something that does require, from what I'm gathering, a certain level of bravery. But with the Seven of Wands, you know, showing up in reverse, it's like, okay, well, I don't really want to defend, or, you know, I don't want to feel like territorial or overly protective of, you know, what I'm going through or what's happening in the situation right now. It's like somebody's releasing kind of like, you know, the bubble they had over a situation. It feels like there's someone here who has been so distracted from healing, distracted from making the right choices, taking action, just kind of like in this energy of being, you know, unbothered, and, you know, they're very bothered, to say the least. Whoever energy this is I'm pulling today is extremely bothered by a situation. So let's get the journey to divine love. What is it? Yeah, the journey to divine love oracle. Let's see what this is about. All right. So I have blooming, romance. Romance is blooming. Illumination, truth surfacing. We have up in smokes, ending with no victor. Release, surrendering to the divine, explosive, unstable, volatile, lost words, unspoken, unsent messages, reunion and return, unknown, no closure, and burn, screwed over, and manipulated. Someone is very unhappy about a situation, but instead of holding on to it, they've surrendered, they've released it, letting it go, okay? There's a conversation that has not happened. Unspoken, unsent messages, but there is a reunion, some kind of return here. It was like, you know, things left kind of like unspoken. No, there was no true closure with the situation, and someone feels burned, hurt, screwed over, maybe even possibly manipulated through something. But let's see. Celebration, gifts, and abundance. 6 of Swords reversed, Queen of Cups, and the Death card. So the first card I have is meeting up and hanging out, rendezvous. Then there's vague, unrevealing, and reluctant. And then there's heart whispers, sharing feelings. Someone wants to meet up to share how they feel about something. Well, no matter whether or not it's, you know, whether or not it's romantic or not, someone wants to share the way they feel about something. They're not over it. Like, and I feel like the energy I'm getting is I'm not going to be over it until there's a conversation. But this is literally a death and rebirth energy, which means this, whether or not this conversation happens or takes place, will determine like how the energy is rebirthed in the situation. So the conversation is kind of important. Someone needs to speak up. It says unrevealing, reluctant, but then it says sharing feelings. Someone needs to speak up. What is this? Karma, balance, justice, 3 of Pentacles reversed, 2 of Wands, and the 3 of Swords energy. Oh, wow. Well, so with this karmic energy, someone pulled out of something, said, I'm done. Someone is making a decision, even though it breaks their heart, it's going to break someone's heart. There's interference, the other man, the other woman, barriers, obstacles, challenges, and there's twin flame union. And at the bottom, seduce, temptation, and allure. Yeah, someone's feeling like they're being pulled towards someone else. There is a conversation that does need to happen. I'm just not sure if the conversation needs to happen with the same person that someone's being pulled towards to share their feelings. I'm not sure if that's the same person because it's a twin flame union energy. And there's a lot of barriers, a lot of obstacles, you know, and someone's going to get hurt because there is someone else involved here. But in order for things to be balanced or things to be made right, something has to happen. Looks like a conversation needs to be had. Spirit, what's attraction, Mars, and hot with the 5 of Pentacles, 3 of Wands, and the 6 of Pentacles energy? The first one is Saturn. Sexual desires and cravings and abundance, growth and prosperity. Missed opportunities, wasted. Seduced again, temptation, allure. Okay, someone is at war with themselves. It looks like they've been giving a lot to a situation, but there is an energy of cravings, sexual desires, growth, and missed opportunity. Someone's craving someone. There's a deep desire to have something resolved here, whether it's physical well, it is physical because it's sexual desires, so it's definitely physical. But there's scandal involved. There's like an energy of someone who feels left out, who feels excluded, who's like, you know what, I don't have all the information. But something is pulling someone in. Must be the sexual desires. Someone feels like they're missing an opportunity or they're missing an opportunity. The door is open though, so I don't know. The door is open, so I don't know why they would feel like they're missing an opportunity. They're feeling the allure or a pull towards someone. There's a temptation here for somebody to do something. But I feel like they fear that they've missed their opportunity. The door is open, or the door has been open, but I don't think they've walked through it. There's a strong pull. There's somebody who's at war with themselves. Spirit, what is this? Integration, union, Page of Swords, 4 of Swords reverse, and the King of Cups reverse energy. So I have unknown, the why, unknown, no closure. And then we have cut off, separation, and severed ties. Apology and forgiveness. Alienated, loner, and isolated. So we have a situation, like I said here, where someone is planning an approach or planning or trying to figure out how to do something. They know they need to take action. Someone is definitely feeling emotionally kind of like out of whack, out of sync, maybe a little unstable. There is no closure with the situation. There's been a separation, or ties have been severed, but someone wants to apologize. Someone wants forgiveness or something of that nature. Someone has heavy regrets. There is someone who's been spending a lot of time alone, isolating himself from someone or from a situation specifically. So what's the messages? Mercury, communication, travel, Page of Wands reverse, Queen of Wands, and the Ace of Cups reverse energy. So we have chained, we have codependencies and attachments, we have tainted, dirty offer, dark intentions, and tight grip, holding on and unrelinquishing. So someone's feelings have changed, and this is why the conversation needs to happen. Because there's an energy of attachments and codependencies, but someone doesn't feel the same way that they felt about someone anymore. Someone is standing in their power or feeling more magnetic or feeling, less flirtatious and more beautiful. Like, the passion here is gone, but I'm feeling fine about myself. So I know that this isn't necessarily a personal thing meaning oh, it's something that's going on with me. No, I'm feeling fine about myself. My feelings have just changed. And it's like someone has a tight grip on someone else. There's tight grip and codependencies and attachments. And it feels like with the dirty offer and the dark intentions, it feels like someone is only staying because the only way this person can connect with this other person, on any kind of emotional level is through physical intimacy. So there's nothing else there. And look at that karmic counterpart at the bottom of the deck. And then we have illumination, revelations, and truth surfacing, falling grace, rebel, wicked ways, low-key, secret admirer, adored, undercover, public eye performance, center stage, and keeping promises. So someone definitely stays in a situation because there was a promise that was made. But there is someone that's being admired undercover, secretly admired, adored undercover. This is someone who is watching, who knows what they've done, rebel and wicked ways, so they're just watching. But there's revelations and there's truths coming to the surface, and it involves a karmic counterpart energy. Remember, we have karmic counterpart, we have twin flame union at the bottom of the deck. So let's go ahead and get a few of these just to kind of wrap up this energy before we go into the specifics. So yeah, please clarify these energies on the table for the collective. Please confirm what this energy is about for the collective. Okay, so we have higher purpose, transformation, spiritual breakthrough, awakening. I told you, no matter what happens, there is a rebirth that is going to take place. And with that rebirth, it could be a spiritual breakthrough, a lot of transformation, like someone has a higher purpose to fulfill. And with that being said, that whatever is happening with the situation is going to lead to it, no matter what it is, no matter whether or not this person shares their feelings or not. Someone has a higher purpose and it will be fulfilled. And then we have speaking up, expression, communication, and conversation. Told you, somebody needs to have a conversation. We have independence, power, free of influence, and uncontrollable. We have reconciliation, again, apology and forgiveness. Scorned, but someone's been hurt. Infiltrated, treated unjustly, and vengeful. Blind love, disillusion, not as good as it seems. And there is a situation where there is someone who is, the only way they connect with someone is through physical intimacy. There's subtle digs, indirect, passive, aggressive, and then there's sex sells, emotionless, sinful lifestyle, lust driven. I told you. I'm definitely getting the feeling that someone is no longer connected. Like maybe that's how someone is in general. Maybe they can't connect with someone on an emotional level unless there's physical intimacy involved. So what's the celebration, gifts, and abundance? Six of Swords reverse, Queen of Cups, Death card, rendezvous, vague heart whispers. So the first card we have is wealth, value, material, abundance, and security. And we have secret admirer, material, abundance, and security. And then we have secret admirer, hidden feelings, repressed emotions, and resistance and moderation, just a taste. See, that's what it feels like, there's a situation that somebody chose security over, like they thought, like I'm telling you, there's a situation where someone cannot even sleep with, like they can't be with someone on an emotional depth, like a very deep emotional level, because there's not much there. It feels like the situation is like, okay, well, there may be love here, but it's not deep enough. So the only way this person really connects is through physical intimacy. That's why it's tainted, dirty offer, dark intentions. So with the energy of wealth, like somebody got into a situation with someone because they thought it was more secure, more stable. But then they watched someone else, secret admirer, adored undercover, hidden feelings, and just a taste, moderation, side piece. Look at that, infidelity, unfaithful. Somebody wants to ask someone to be their side piece. That's what somebody wants. And I'm like, I don't know. Karma, balance, justice, 3 of Pentacles, reverse, 2 of Wands, 3 of Swords, interference, barriers, and twin flame union. Yep, we have Casanova, y'all. I'm telling you. We have Casanova, charming, smooth talking, and seductive. Then we have reliable, supportive, ride or die, and consistency. And then we have the karmic. So I'm telling you, there's a situation involving a karmic, a twin flames, you know, going on. We have trapped, held prisoner, see? They're trapped in this karmic situation. This person is a ride or die. They have shown up for them in more ways than one. And to say the least, they charmed this person into being with them. And now they're realizing they keep watching someone else. I just need a taste. I just want a little side snack. You know what I'm saying? Just a little side snack and I'll be all right. But they charmed this karmic. So they know how much they would hurt this karmic to do that. So they feel trapped, held prisoner. Attraction, Mars and hot. 5 of Pentacles, 3 of Wands, 6 of Pentacles, and Satin, abundance, and wasted. So we have the fixer. Someone keeps craving the fixer. The empathic, nurturing, healing touch. And then we have adoration, loved and respected. Whoever this fixer is adored, literally loved and respected by others. Maybe they're a content creator, maybe they have a lot of following. And then there's honest heart, genuine, pure intentions, authenticity. That's how they see them. And they feel like they missed their opportunity to grow with this person. Rescue, and they want a helping hand, liberation. They want somebody to set them free. Spirit, integration, unions, Page of Swords, 4 of Swords, reverse, King of Cups. The void, cutting ties, and apology. What is this energy? Okay, so let's see what we got here. We got subtle digs, indirect, and passive aggressive. So there has been an apology, but it's been more of an indirect apology. It hasn't been a sincere apology. Okay? There's an energy of reconciling, again, apology and forgiveness. Someone wants to apologize to someone. We have gifts. Showing affection, token of appreciation. You could be getting a gift. If you're the empathic fixer, the healer, you could be getting some kind of gift or something very soon. Romance, courting, swept up and charmed. Yeah, someone could be trying to romance you or charm you, you know, with an apology because they want you to be their side piece. Messages, Mercury, travel, communication. Page of Wands reverse, Queen of Wands, Ace of Cups reverse, chained, tight grip, and tainted. What is that energy, Spirit? So we have double life, yeah? So we have double life. Dishonest, different, and both, and undisclosed. So the version is karmic gets and the version is twin gets, two different. Okay, we have wish fulfillment, deepest desires, and dreams come true. This person gets what they want and then they don't want it. Yep, told you. They get what they want and they don't want it. Sex sells, emotionless, sinful lifestyle, and lust driven. This person is lust driven. So, you know, they want what they can't have. Let's just put it that way. When they can't have you, they want you. They chase you till they get you. Then they get you, they don't want you. So whoever this person was, they romanced and charmed the hell out of this karmic. Okay? To the point where they're in some kind of commitment with them. But they keep thinking about this twin. They keep romanticizing and fantasizing about this twin. Because this person is someone who lives a sinful, lustful lifestyle. They're driven by lust. They want what they can't have. They live a double life, though. I'm telling you that. We have Judgment Day, divine retribution, purge, cleansing, ridding impurities, freedom, lost love, pining, dwelling on the past. I'm telling you, this person will reach their Judgment Day. They think about this other side piece, infidelity, divine masculine. They think about them a lot. Trapped, but they're trapped. They can't help it. Trapped, divine masculine, side piece, lost love, purge, cleansing, ridding impurities, freedom, and Judgment Day. Divine retribution. Whoever this person is will have their day. They will have their Judgment Day. Okay? They will have it. No questions asked. Let's get some messages. We're going to get 3 actually. From this masculine to from this divine masculine to the twin. We'll get 3, okay? Three. Let's see. We have, I don't care if I come back begging on my knees. Please have me. They talk bad about you and make me talk bad about you too. Oh. Isn't that interesting? I'm ready to officially let the past go. Are you? This person wants to know, can you move on from what they did? If you can, I'll come forward, but let's move in new beginnings for our love will happen soon. Yeah. This person definitely wants to know if we can forget what happened and move forward. Okay. But again, it depends on the situation. Remember, I don't know, that's where it led to, so I just kept going. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. For some of you, this could be about family. For some of you, this is definitely about a partner. That was thick thighs. All right, let's get a few specifics on the table. The first we have is dark skin, a big teddy bear, green eyes, y'all, green, the color green, all right? We have a beer belly, clearly somebody's chunky. A Ford, somebody drives a Ford. We have a dancer. We have a flat stomach and a blue car. Maybe somebody drives a blue Ford. A stomach tattoo. A crooked smile. Works out. Conscious. Somebody woke, huh? We have curly hair. Let's get two more. We have a small waist and a Toyota. And at the bottom, let's see, stretch pants, thigh tattoo, brush cut, French manicure, a Jeep, a drinker, and a truck. There you guys have it. Hope you guys enjoyed today's message. Happy Friday. Have an amazing weekend. If you want to book a private reading, you can email me or message me on one of my other socials. All that information will be down below for you. Do not forget to follow me on my other socials as well. And I hope you have, again, an amazing weekend. I will see you guys, God willingly, on Monday. All right, y'all. Love you. Peace.